Welcome back to Without Shortcuts. So we were talking to Santa the other day, and we said, Santa, what are your favorite cookies for people to leave out on Christmas Eve? And his answer was these gingerbread cookies.
In that conversation with Santa, he also happened to mention to us that if you were to reach down and like and subscribe to this video, that goes a long ways towards getting you on the nice list.
We actually have a little bit of gingerbread making experience. This recipe is going to be great for cookies, but it is a little bit softer of a dough. So while it will taste great in house form, you do need to make sure that you dry it out correctly for something like that. But that's a whole other video that we'll get to another time.
To get started, we're just going to go ahead and take our softened butter. We're going to put that into our stand mixer. You could totally do this with a hand mixer as well. But we're just going to put that in there, and then we're going to mix it up until it's really nice and soft and creamy and ready to go.
So next we're going to add our brown sugar and our molasses. And then we'll mix these up until they're just combined together. And then just kind of scrape the inside of the bowl as you need to, just to make sure everything gets incorporated. The next thing that goes in is 1 egg and a little bit of vanilla. And then we're going to beat this on high for 2 minutes.
Separately, and really just do this while this is mixing, I just didn't want to be shouting over the mixer. But you're going to take a large bowl and you're just going to combine the rest of your dry ingredients, so your salt, your baking soda, and then your spice mix, and the spice mix is just right here. Get those into one bowl and just whisk those together so that they're smooth and all evenly distributed throughout.
Looking good, thank you, sir. And then with the mixer on low speed, you're just gonna slowly add your dry ingredients to your wet until everything comes together into a fairly thick, just a little bit sticky dough.
This dough actually needs to rest and chill for at least 3 hours because it is a little bit dry, it's a little thick, it's a little sticky, and it's just going to make it come out much, much better. So we're going to take that out. The easiest way to do it is just to divide it into 2 pieces. We'll put a little plastic wrap around each piece, throw it in the refrigerator, just let that hang out, and then we will come on back and roll these things out and actually get some cookies going.
Our dough has chilled, it's ready to go. So we've gone ahead and preheated our oven to 350 degrees, and we've got some baking sheets out with parchment paper on them. So let's make some cookies.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of flour over a pretty good area of our work surface. Be generous with your flour. You want your cookies to come off of the counter when you're ready. Get a little flour on your hands. Get some on the rolling pin. Then we're going to unwrap our disc of dough right into the middle of our flour. And then we're just going to start rolling this out. And get just a little flour on there. and getting it to where we can cut out some cookies. Now this dough is kind of crumbly, especially when you first take it out of the refrigerator. So as you go, especially in the beginning, if it's cracking, just kind of press it back together with your fingers. Kind of keep moving it on the counter so that you know it's not sticking. Just take your time and you'll get it. We're getting pretty close there. You just want it to be fairly close to an even 1/4 of an inch across the surface of your dough.
You about done messing around with that?
I think I got it.
All right. Okay, so once you've got it rolled out to the right thickness, take your cookie cutter of choice. In our case, gingerbread men seemed appropriate. And then go ahead and cut all your cookies out, and then we're going to put them onto the baking sheet. Once you have cut out all your cookies, just roll the scraps back together and roll them out again and keep going until you get all your cookies cut out. So once you get your tray filled, go ahead and stick these in the oven. They're gonna cook for probably 9 to 10 minutes.
So just do that until you get to the end of your dough. We'll even take this piece and put it into the other disc that we have in the refrigerator just to make sure we get all the cookies we can possibly get, because nobody's ever had too many gingerbread cookies.
That's right.
So we'll put these in the oven, and then we'll pull them out and let them cool for just a minute. We'll come back and we'll see exactly what we made. Our cookies are out of the oven. They're hot and ready. The house smells just absolutely wonderfully. And we're ready to go ahead and grab one of these and see what we made.
All right. Bam. So you get that big hit of molasses. You get all of those spices that are mixed in there. This, I mean, it tastes like the holidays.
Yeah, these, I mean, they remind me of that last day of school before Christmas break starts.
Right.
You're so excited, you get home, the house just smells like the holidays. You know, your mom's been baking. It smells right, it tastes right. I mean, these cookies are just like coming home.
Absolutely. So, give these a try. Let us know down in the comments how it goes. Hit us up on Instagram and Twitter. And remember, these are the cookies that Santa Claus specifically requested, so don't take any shortcuts. Make sure you leave him a plate of these with a big old glass of milk. And until next time, happy holidays from us here at Without Shortcuts.
Thanks, guys.